Hey there folks, Mark here on the Culinary Compass again. Today I want to talk to you about another magical item in the garden. Last time it was mulch and the different types and different uses for mulch. And today I want to talk to you about a product called Reemay. Basically what Reemay is it's a fabric. And this fabric will last a very long time. I sometimes find myself using the same pieces of fabric for 4 or 5 years. Now I buy very large pieces that are very wide, the 8-foot width by 50 foot, and then I cut it to the sizes I like. Now as you can see, I use the Reemay basically to protect my young plants. Protecting them from a couple of things. Super hot sun, and then as well protecting them from little critters who want to eat my young, beautiful plants. And so if we take a little look, you can see I just use rocks to kind of hold down the sides. And let's take a look inside. Let's take a peek. So we got some Brussels sprouts over here. And I noticed the critters were kind of getting to some of them, eating a lot of the leaves. And I put this inside of the hoops. These are metal hoops that you can get as well. They're very inexpensive. For certain things that get a little bit taller, it's good to have these hoops. So here are the plants that don't have the hoops on them. Here are the Brussels sprouts. So you can see, gonna have a whole different level of growth. And here's another one, right? And then let's take a look underneath. And look over there. So one of the things about Reemay that's cool is water will get through it. But of course you can always lift your Reemay up and do some watering. You just kind of take some of it up, and then you can get under here. So as you can see, it's really easy to kind of lift this stuff up and move it around. Sometimes I'll take it off on a nice hot day, but not too hot. Now sometimes you can just lay the Reemay down right on top of plants. I do this especially with plants that are very short and they're not going to grow too tall. You can see they're pushing up right here. So for example, here are my beets. And those little critters were getting to my beets. So I went ahead and gave them a little cover. They just need a week or so till the leaves get tough enough that the little critters aren't going to enjoy them. Here's my squash. Take a look. You could see what was being done here. This was all little critter damage. Since I put this under the Reemay, in the last 5 days, I've got these beautiful hardy leaves. And now these are going to get big, right? So I'm going to have to be careful. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll take the Reemay and push it all the way up to the edge of the plant, securing my rock, so that it has a little bit more room to grow in here without getting compressed. I'm not as worried about that over here with my beets. So as you can see, I'm using Reemay in a couple of different ways, using these wonderful metal hoops. I highly recommend you get your hands on some of these hoops and some Reemay. There's 2 kinds of Reemay. There's a heavy and a light. I tend to use mostly the light type, but in the fall, if you want to plant some lettuce, you actually can use these hoops and Reemay and make yourself little greenhouses. All right, so that's it for the Culinary Compass today. Happy gardening, and ciao for now.